in listening to this conversation so far, and I was clear initially, but I just now want to make sure that I'm clear as we move forward. Line 1, through you, Madam Speaker, no person shall use is what line 1 says. And I just want to make sure that line 4 talks about may enforce. So I'm a little bit confused that the enforcement is a may, whereas shall not use. So if the good proponent of the bill could explain the difference between the shall in line 1 and the may in line 4. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative D'Amico.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you for the question. In line 1, the bill indicates that no person shall use or apply any sealant that is made from coal tar to any state or local highway. And line 5, lines 4 and 5 indicate that the two entities listed may enforce the provisions of the section. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Srinivasan.
Through you, Madam Speaker, I get that. I see the shall, I see the may. But I'm a little bit confused about why the may there as opposed to shall in both places. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative D'Amico.
Through you, Madam Speaker, yes, as indicated earlier, this particular product or these products are so sparingly used that it is not anticipated that either agency will have to institute enforcement on a very large basis. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Srinivasan.
Through you, Madam Speaker, I get that. It became loud and clear in listening to the conversation today that it is used very rarely. I got that. Very few states in the union use it. I got that too. I believe somebody said there's only 2 states in the union that use it. But my concern about this bill moving forward is this discrepancy between shall on line 1 and may on line 4. As I read it, Madam Speaker, and maybe the good chair can enlighten me and this chamber, that DECD could decide, I'm not saying it will, in their good judgments, they will not, when it is used rarely, as it was used. It was used in one town, and that's why the whole subject matter came up. Otherwise, it would have no reason at all. But it is possible, through you, Madam Speaker, that for Town A, DECD may opt to do nothing. And for Town B, doing the same thing, not today, but tomorrow. Remember, we are passing legislation here. Its impact, unless we come back again and redo this, it could be, it's forever unless we change it. So in Town B, because of the word may, DECD could choose to go after that town or municipality. Is that scenario a possibility where DECD could decide not to do anything for Town A and unfortunately go after town or municipality B? Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative D'Amico.
Yes, thank you, Madam Speaker. Yes, I am satisfied that both entities that are identified, the DOT as well as DEEP, will use their good discretion in the enforcement of the provisions of this bill, and it is. I believe that the word may that the good representative is referring to would allow either of these entities to work with the municipality, for example, in order to remediate the effects of the usage of this substance. So rather than require them to do it, my understanding is that this language would allow them to work with the municipality for remediation purposes. Through you, Madam Speaker.
Representative Srinivasan.
Through you, Madam Speaker, I get the intent, and I will be supporting the bill because it is a good bill. But I think we need to be careful in our language and not leave it open-ended for somebody else to interpret what our intent was. The whole point of writing this Bill A and passing it through the legislation is so that departments, agencies know very clearly what is the intent of the Assembly, what is the intent of this bill. And the intent is loud and clear, and I concur that these coal tar should not be used. I have no problems with that at all. I'm well aware of its negative impact. I'm well aware that it could be carcinogen. So I have no problems at all in saying that this coal tar, rare as it may be, one town as it is in our state, should not be used. But I wish line 4 said the same thing, and shall rather than the word may. So there's nothing left for interpretation. That's open and making it very clear. Thank you, Madam Speaker.